It's always a dream of mine to own my own business. We took everything we had, our life savings, to open this shop. My father taught me how to work on cars. He took a lot of pride in being able to fix things, and he passed that on to me. I've worked hard for what I got. I've spent nearly half my life building this business, and I'm going to protect what I work hard for. I'm Carlos. I'm a business owner, a husband, and a father. And that's why I choose Federal.
These are hard-working hands. Hands that dig, build, and fix, and take on the toughest jobs. Northern Tool and Equipment is proud to arm these hands with thousands of professional-grade tools. We're here for the week-long warriors. Those who work Monday through Friday and sweat through Sunday. For the brands that build America. Steel, Milwaukee, and Lincoln Electric. So if you have a big job to tackle, we can lend a hand. Northern Tool and Equipment. Quality tools for serious work.
I chose this car because it's all electric and it has over 100-mile range. Going electric was important to me, for saving money of course, but also the environment. You see, electricity is the only fuel that is getting cleaner every day, and it's local. My electric co-op allows me to upgrade to using only wind energy to fuel my car, which means I'm doing my part for my kids and my future grandkids. Most importantly, these things are crazy fun to drive. Contact your local electric cooperatives for more details on programs and special rates.
At Lunds & Byerly's, we understand that quality ingredients lead to happier grill-outs. That's why we source our products with sustainability and freshness in mind. Because a great catch and a perfect meal are always better together.
We don't drive because we want to. We drive because we must. In the United States, having a job, having an education, or even having a social life often dependent on the ability to drive. Thanks to the new law, I have a renewed sense of freedom.
New drivers in Minnesota should feel empowered by the rights this law grants them. It's changing the way of life for undocumented people.
Having a driver's license is one step closer to gaining control of my own future. Before, when I used to drive, I was worried the worst could happen.
The immigrant community is disproportionately targeted by law enforcement. If you're stopped, you can reduce your risk of escalating the situation by staying calm, keeping both hands where the police can see them, not interfering with or interrupting the police work, not lying, and not giving false information.
The ACLU of Minnesota worked to pass this law, and we work to provide the information they need to help protect themselves, their families, and their neighbors. But even if you do everything right, the police can still pull you over and violate your rights.
Being stopped by law enforcement, it can be scary, but I know my rights. I have the right to remain silent. I have the right to refuse consent to a search. Regardless of my citizenship status, I have constitutional rights. I have the right to a lawyer. I have the right to record police actions. Do you know your rights?
Our hope is that our communities protect themselves, know what their rights are, and know what to do if they're being violated. If this happens to you, the ACLU is here to help, because this is our home.
It's my home.
Somos Minnesota.
Manager at the time the incident happened was Jeff Higgins. Very nice guy.
He was a good guy to be around. He was very easygoing. You know, everybody seemed to like him.
There was about a good dozen people that were there that night that worked there in different departments, and that included Jeff as well.
I was cold enough to walk the store and photograph.
I'm actually seeing a dead body in front of me, and I'm like, okay, they're gonna kill me right now. I see Jeff Higgins lying face down.
He's been bounced around a lot. They've all been threatened.
Okay, they're gonna kill me right now. They knew there was a safe. They knew someone had a key. And that's when all four of us downstairs just started hearing footsteps, screaming, yelling, get on the ground, everyone over here. And I'm like, oh, this is even better.
One of the team members says, I think I see movement on the ceiling. So we could see from the drop ceiling, we could actually see the feet moving across. Like, yeah, they're up there.
Still, you start hearing footsteps slowly going down the stairs. Everyone's wearing like the same black boots. And I realized it was the SWAT team. Like weights were lifted off of me at that point. He literally collapses because he can't even stand on his knee. And they're like, come on, let's go. I was happy it was now over. And I just wanted to go home at that point.